Hey everyone, CJ here. I am on my way to Oxbow Nature Trail, part of the Upper Souris National Wildlife Refuge. It is just south of Lake Darling Dam, and it's a nice place to go walk through some treed areas, look at a little bit of nature. There's a canoe trail if you've got a canoe or kayak, and you can always fish off the pier. I'll show you some fishing spots, and we'll go ahead and get this going. Alright everyone, I'm at Oxbow. It is a nice morning. For those just starting to come out into nature, it's a great place to start. It's got a bathroom for you, where you can make sure that you go before you go. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and walk both trails for you, and we'll see what we can find along the trails. I'll do the short loop, and then I'll do the long loop, and this way you can get to see it. Alright, so we're at the parking area. You can kind of make out my van back there. We're going to walk the short trail. Short trail of Oxbow is half a mile. It's easily doable by anybody just starting out going into nature. You don't have to have a lot of energy, and the beauty of this trail is there's so many benches along the way. If you need to take a break, just go ahead and take a break. Picnic areas if you need a snack. Here's a bench for your first break stop. A couple more picnic seats. They got this lovely bench here if you want to fish off it or just watch the creek run by. Another rest. It's a great area for starters. It's not long. It's easy to follow. And they're anticipating you needing a break. So, scattered throughout the whole short trail, there's lots of benches. If you're not very active, or you're not used to being out in nature, or you're carrying more weight than you should be, because I know some people think that, oh, I'm gonna start hiking. I need to pack like the hikers do, and now you're bringing 40 to 100 pounds of stuff you don't need for a small hike. It's gonna wear down on you. But I mean, that's the process. You learn. Just come out and enjoy it. Right. Taking the short trail. So we're gonna go ahead and turn left. If we did the long trail, we'd take the right. Alright. Here you go. Another rest area. You can sit, relax, and learn something. These great little signposts are all over the place. And this one tells you that there's turtles here. Never seen a turtle here. I've seen turtles other places. I even got some turtles stealing bait off my fishing line at another location. But I mean, they might be down there. It's hard to see the water from this vantage, so. Nice. Open expanses for you to enjoy. These are great small trails if you're in the North Dakota area. I mean, half a mile, you can bring kids, they can handle it. Maybe you're struggling as an asthmatic and want to start being more active, work on expanding your lungs. This is a great way to do that. If you've got some injury you're recovering from, if anything in life has you struggling, or maybe you just want to be more fit, or you spent your whole life inside playing games and watching TV, these are small trails. They're nice, they're in nature. Anyone can get into this. All right. Now we're back to the parking lot. Come through this shaded inlet. We'll be back at my van and the bathrooms. And that was your short trail. It's half a mile. It's easy, slow, lots of resting spots. Some nice sights. Educational placards. It's a great way to start. So we're back in the parking lot. And there's this nice fishing pier here. And this is a great place to try and catch everything that's runoff from the dam, because you've got a nice open platform to fish from. Some angle rests. You can go ahead and lean, set up your stuff, stage it. And there's the dam. So the other side of that dam is Lake Darling. This runs straight out of Lake Darling. All the fish come through the dam. So right past where we are. And down the way. Yeah. So right off the parking lot, there's a lovely picnic area. You can come sit in the grass, watch people fish, just have a nice resting area to hang out in nature. Can't really see it. There's a table over there. There's these tables here. Come bring the kids, hang out, rest, relax, just sit outside, get some fresh air. They've got an instep, you can step down, fish off the shore. Here's another one. Picnic up top. If you catch anything, you could probably clean it here if you wanted to. And then walk down to the shore. Catch some lines. And just make it a family outing. Here's the end of the public line. So after this point, you start heading into the refuge area and up towards the dam. It's just a beautiful place to come get started in your outdoor trips. Sometimes you just got to get out of the house, see what Mother Nature left behind. Alright everybody, now I'll walk the long trail here. It says a mile. I think it's just over a mile, but it's still not that bad. It's an easy pace. You've got the breaks you can take in between. And we'll just go ahead and take a look around, shall we? Got the educational placards. See, this is how they trick you. It's the short trail is half of the long trail. So you can walk the short trail and see half the sights. But the long trail, as I'll show you here in a minute, gets more into the nature and off the beaten trail. You get to be more by the water, near the reeds, where more nature's hanging out, some birding spots. I'll show them to you, you'll see. I love these nice little canopy arcs that they make. It gives you that little olden days feel. Look around here, you almost forget you're in North Dakota. Alright, so here's where it branches. To the left, you'll continue down the short trail, but we're feeling adventurous. Let's go. See, now you're on a grass trail. They packed it flat for you. It's easy to stay on the trail. The key for things like this, especially in an environment like this is North Dakota. So we've got stagnant water pools off when you leave the beaten trail. If you want to feel adventurous, feel free, go out, do whatever. But you need to realize this is where ticks and mosquitoes live. Yeah. Beaver chewed this up. So I've got another one here. So if you want to go out and you want to be real adventurous, really get out in nature, go run through the grass, play in the trees, see what's out there, feel free. I mean, it's perfectly safe. You're in nature. Same risks as any place in nature apply, but it's still relatively safe as long as you take care of things. Just know that while you're out there, you might pick up ticks. You might get swarmed by mosquitoes. You're gonna run through some spider webs, ant hills. Who knows what else is out there? But it's fine. You just take the right safety steps. When you get home, make sure that you take your clothes, you shake them out, check yourself for ticks. You don't want to leave them buried. Take them out as soon as you can. It's a nice rest stop. Just look out over the water. Just take general safety precautions. There's steps to being in nature, like there's steps to doing anything. You just have the sense to follow them, be responsible. There's no reason you can't come out and just be Jungle Joe running through the grassland, into the trees, seeing what's up there. Relive your youth, climb a tree. It's fine. So if you want to be out here, one thing I would say to do, it's a digital age. Everyone's got a phone. There's apps to help you learn while you're outside. You can get some for birding. It'll tell you what the animals are by bird call. And you can use that to find the bird you're looking at and learn about that bird. There's ones to identify plants, to identify bugs. If you look hard enough, somebody's made an app to make being outside easier for you. You can learn, you can enjoy, you can make it a true experience. And that's what this is. You come outside to be back in nature and experience nature. You don't have to be super fit. There's places like this, it's short, it's easy, doesn't take a lot of skill or energy or supplies. You just come out and get back to nature. Here's a nice birding spot. Depending on the time of day, depending on weather, you can find heron and geese and ducks. There's always stuff out. Just gotta find it. This is a great spot to come when they're feeding, when they're migrating. You usually see a lot of waterfowl here. If you want to see a lot of waterfowl, I'll take you down to a wildlife refuge that's nearby that is a waterfowl refuge. And there's birds everywhere. Yeah, this could be a family outing. This could be a great outdoor activity. Get the kids off the games, people off their phones for the most part, unless you're using an app for nature. Take some pictures, bring some binoculars. You never know what you'll see, but you'll want to see it closer. Just a good all-around time you can have as a family outside. Stay on the trail. You can even take wheelchairs, strollers. They don't allow bikes here, so you're gonna have to walk. But I mean, it's a nice casual walk. There's butterflies and dragonflies, rabbits, squirrels, birds of all sorts. And that's just the stuff that I've seen this morning. Previous trips, we've seen deer out in the distance. They hide in the trees, they graze in the grassland. You just gotta come prepared. If nothing else, you just walk for a bit. It's nice. Open your lungs, clear your sinuses, or fill your sinuses if you have allergies and you're not used to being outside. This is a great way to work on that too. And raw honey. Find local raw honey and you ingest that if you have seasonal allergies, because that's usually made with the same pollen that your body isn't used to. Great way to build your system into knowing what that pollen is. So that way when the seasons change and the pollen's in the air, you don't have as bad of a reaction, or depending on how you do it, you won't get any reaction. So local raw honey, I'm big on that. That, and it's always better to support local, and it's to support the people in your local community doing the right thing. Fresh grown stuff, natural harvested bees. Bees are a big thing right now. You gotta be one with nature. Otherwise, one day this is all gonna go away. And I like it out here. Alright, so up ahead, we have the cut where we move back into the short trail. So we'll get back on the dirt path, continuing to the right. Left takes you back onto the short trail. And we'll just move back towards the parking lot. Here we are. We're back at the trail end. Parking lot with my van. The bathroom. If you need another bathroom break, always take it when there's one available.